Morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Today, we'll be taking a look back at Chapter 1 of Call of Cthulhu. Chapter 1 Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding himself a case, able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. All right. Oh, man, the school, all right, they got some crazy stuff in the lunchroom area, bro. This is literally, all right, hear me out, guys. Literally just the back rooms for the school cafeteria. I promise you. All right, I've been back there myself. It was not a fun time. I actually, I lost a hand. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm actually playing right now with no hands at all. Ooh, fate draws you on. Oh no, fate. Oh god. Uh, Chosen schmozen. Really. Oh, it's the meaning of the Snapes. Not Snape. Sorry, Voldemort's. There you go. Oof, man, that spooky.
I hate whiskey.
Yeah, man, I do too. Don't worry. Oh, look,
I
sleeping
wonder
pills.
why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I was returned from war. Ah, they swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Oh, that's okay, man. It's okay, Pierce. Not a big deal.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Yeah, I gotta make this mistake, probably. I gotta drink this real quick, guys. Yeah, I gotta affect my destiny. Gotta keep it kind of similar to the original playthrough. Uh,
Been a while since I jotted down something of.
it's just about the agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different and unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I don't know, man. It's kind of in the name of the game, probably. I like the music, so we're gonna leave that on. It's kind of calming. Oh.
I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Okay. Oh.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Case solved. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Fair enough.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Case closed. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Interesting.
I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I have business here to attend to.
All right. We were supposed to get a phone call? I don't know why the phone hasn't gone off yet. I don't know if I just haven't triggered the right thing. I thought I checked everything, but maybe not. Oh, I guess I might need to do this. There, yeah, there we go. We did it. All right. Now the phone call. I can actually answer it on time this time. It's crazy.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by
Oh,
the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
all right, guys, give me 1 second. Let me pull up this nice little screenshot I took so I can remember what points I put into where. Let me just like go right here. All right, we did. Ah, okay, so three, three. Oh, is that all I did? Uh, yeah, looks like it. All right, that's it.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still with me?
Man,
I'm coming.
it's all the detective agency's fault, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness, or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Oh, sweet. A file to look
A
at.
warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
File on
Rather thin.
file on the Sarah Hawkins case. Shipping label. Some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live in a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay, that's cool. Check out the painting,
What's
guys.
this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Ah, you
The
shouldn't keep this
meaning
painting, lady.
could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay. I read about her mental fragility in the
You
police
must tell
report.
me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Where did Sarah
Darkwater.
Hawkins live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small...
I suppose you
Oh,
want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Something's not
Her
right with the
husband was a
story.
big deal on the island, but the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay, okay. Let me
The
find out
sender's
about
label
this
mentions
warehouse.
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer, but it's not like I have a choice.
Hey, man. You know,
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century, but it seems to have been shunned since then.
Atlas of Atlantic Islands. The Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts. Interesting.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Oh, I can't turn the music back on. What a sad day. Alright, I guess it's time. Oh, I can read this book now. Oh, A Learning of Medicine Volume 1, a dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world in details and the symptoms and suitable treatment. Wow, guys, I leveled up my doctorate. That's so cool. Okay, well, that's it. Time to leave. See, now we got a problem because I seem to be moving faster than I did in the original video, so I have a bit of a shorter video later. But anyways, Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Very interesting. See what happens, guys. Oh, on a good note, you'll see that part of like chapter 2, I think it was. No, not chapter 2. I think it was, but like later on, that you guys missed because I was dumb. But anyways, not important. Ah, yes. What a peaceful boat ride. Still waters, fog everywhere.
Almost there.
We're almost there, guys. We've almost done it. We've almost gotten to this godforsaken island. So I can make all my terrible choices that I already did. Ooh, call a cthulhu.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Whoa, they're unloading.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Thank you.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Ah, a sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Ah, nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
You guys noticed he's the captain with air quotes. It said his first name instead of Captain Fitzroy because the game already knows that I'm the captain. I'm the captain. That's just how it works. But I'm going to leave this for chapter 1, part 2. So I'm going to start working on that. You guys, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.